Full hour. Funny. हे कुठे गेलो? बाटली पडलं ना, बाटली लावलं तुम्ही. नाही बाटली पडली ना, बाटली
हे पण
इथे हे मिळून ते पुन्हा केलं तर आवाज आहे ना? आता इथे बसा ना, किती वेळ ही
Good morning, ma'am. Am I audible? Ma'am, am I audible? Audible?
Good morning. Nupur ma'am, if you can just confirm if we are audible. This is L10.
Just say, ma'am, I'm U04.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm U04.
Good morning, ma'am.
Am I audible?
This is L03 and U03 reporting. Hope it's audible.
Good ma'am, am I audible? Vice Principal ma'am, esteemed judges, valued teachers, fellow participants, and honored audience. I'm Yohan Parab, and it gives me immense pleasure to extend a warm welcome to each one of you on behalf of Team Euroschool Thane. And now, may I request the Principal ma'am to say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. And that's a nice introduction by one of our sweet anchors who are here with us today. And first of all, I'd like to welcome our judges and uh, Ms. Shukla Chattopadhyay. I'm sure she's here, but I really can't see her. If we could put the spotlight on her.
Yes, I'm here. Thank you so much.
Oh, nice, nice. That's very nice that you are here with us today, all the way from Calcutta. That's really nice. And it's my privilege to welcome you today to be a part. And it was so nice that when I asked you maybe about a month and a half ago, and you so readily accepted our offer, our invitation, not offer, to join us for this elocution. I hope we can live up to your expectations of listening to all these little children. And with your wide experience and dealing with children for years and years in the best of schools of Kolkata, I'm sure you're going to have a good day. And welcome once again. And I'm also
Thank you
very
so much.
grateful,
Thank you.
very grateful to Miss Rajni Patil, who's a fellow principal with me in Mumbai. And I did take advantage of my friendship with her, and I just notified her, I think just about 2 days ago or 3 days ago, that if she could grace the occasion and be a part of this elocution competition. So can you please put the spotlight on Rajni, please?
Yes, thank you very much, Jyotsna ma'am. I am indeed very, very glad to be part of this program, this event.
Thank you, Rajni. Thanks a lot for joining us today. And she's a veteran history teacher. More about her at a later time, but she's got immense experience. And I also on this portal would like to felicitate her and also congratulate her. She has just become a part of our ISC schools. So she was having an ICSC school, and now very recently she's got this great news that her school has been upgraded to an ISC school. So heartiest congratulations, Rajni. And now over to our anchors.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your insightful and motivating words. It is indeed my honor to present the Inter-School English Elocution Competition, the Youth Eloquence 2025, the Talking Titans. I encourage all of you to listen attentively and open your minds as we embark on this journey of eloquence and verbal excellence. Let the elocution competition begin, and may the power of expression inspire each one of us. Good morning, everyone. I am Krishika Virani. It is an absolute delight to be here today. The journey of your eloquence began under the able guidance and leadership of our beloved principal ma'am, Dr. Jyotsna Mayadas. She is extremely passionate about skill enhancement and personality development of her students. In fact, she always reminds and motivates us to pursue and excel in our extracurricular activities along with academic endeavors. We also express a heartfelt gratitude to our Vice Principal Ma'am, Ruchika Pareba, for her constant support. I feel especially privileged to introduce our distinguished and highly esteemed judge for the day, whose expertise and insights will undoubtedly make this event even more memorable. Our judge for the day are Ms. Chattopadhyay and Rajni Patil. Mrs. Shukla Chattopadhyay is an educator with more than 45 years experience, which stretches over CISCE as well as Cambridge curriculum schools. Ms. Rajni Patil is the principal of Dosti Foundation School with 19 years of experience in the field of education. Dear judges, it is a matter of great honor to have you with us today. Thank you for joining us. Now, I would like to request my co-host Yuvan to take it ahead from here. Thank you, Krishika. The rules for the competition are as follows. So, there will be one participant per school for each category. Each participant will get 2 minutes to speak. A bell will be rung at the end of 2 minutes and then after every 30 seconds for indicating over time. The participant can select a prose piece, a poem, or an extract of a longer piece of his or her choice. The elocution piece can be of an established poet, writer, or author, Indian or international. The participant will elocute in full frontal view so that there is no use of unfair means. Use of any paper or electronic device will disqualify the participant. Results for the event will be disclosed at the end of the event. Participants are expected to be dressed in a formal attire. Disclosing school identity is to be avoided. Hand gesticulations are to be avoided. This event will be screened live on the day of the event. Now I call upon Aryan Karthik to take this event forward. Thank you, Yuvan. Today we have participants from Lighthouse Learning School, namely Center Point Schools, Dilbog High International Schools, and Euro Schools for both category variety. Good luck to all the participants. We shall now begin with the participants from category 1. Coming up first is Mudra Sarda, whose code is L01. Requesting please Shriya to please be ready. Am I audible, ma'am? Can I start? Sick by Shel Silverstein. I cannot go to school today, said little Peggy and Mickey. I have the measles and the mumps, a gash, a rash, and purple bumps. My mouth is wet, my throat is dry. I am going blind in my right eye. My tonsils are as big as rocks. I've counted 16 chicken pox. Ah, and there's one more, that's 17. And don't you think my face looks green? My leg is cut, my eyes are blue. It might be an instamatic flu. Achoo! I cough and sneeze and gasp and choke. I am sure that my left leg is broke. My nose is cold, my toes are numb. I have a sliver in my thumb. My neck is stiff, my spine is weak. I hardly whisper when I speak. My tongue is spilling up my mouth. I think my hair is falling out. My elbows are bent, my spines aren't straight. My temperature is 108. My brain is shrunk, I cannot hear. There's a hole inside my ear. I have a hangnail and my heart is... What? What's that? What's that you say? You say that today is Saturday? Ha ha! Goodbye, I'm going out to play. Thank you. Stupendous, Mudra. Our next participant is Shriya, whose code is L03. Shriya Sharma, please be ready.
My name is Shriya and my code is L02. Today I'm going to recite a poem named Women's Rights. You cannot rob us of the rights we cherish, not turn our thoughts away from the bright picture of a woman's mission our hearts portray. We climb to dwell in quiet and seclusion. Beneath the household roof, from the great world's harsh strife and daring voices who stand aloof, not in a dreamy and inane abstraction, to sleep our life away, but gathering up the brightness of home sunshine to deck our way. As humble plants by country, hedgerows growing, that treasure up the rain, and yield in orders ere the days declining, the gift again. So let us, unobtrusive and unnoticed, but happy nonetheless, be privileged to fill the air around us with happiness, to live unknown beyond the cherished circle which we can bless and aid, to die and not a heart that does not love us know where we are laid. Written by Annie Louisa Walker. Thank you.
Awesome. Coming up next is Shriya Sharma, whose code is L03. Without Ujjwal, please be ready.
Good morning, everyone. Jim stopped inside the door. His eyes were fixed upon Della. There was an expression in them that she could not read, and it frightened her. It was not anger, nor surprise, nor fear, nor any of the feeling that she was prepared for. He simply looked at her with a strange expression on his face. Della went to him. Jim, my love, she cried, do not look at me that way. I had my hair cut because I could not live through Christmas without giving you a gift. My hair will grow again. I just had to do it. My hair grows very fast. Say Merry Christmas, Jim, and let's be happy. You don't know what a nice, beautiful gift I have for you. You have cut off your hair? He asked slowly, as if he did not accept the information, even though his mind worked very hard. Della hands over Jim's gift. Isn't it wonderful, Jim? Jim fell on the couch and put his hands under the back of his head and smiled. Then, said he, I sold my gold watch to get the money to buy a set of combs for your hair. And now, why not put the meat on? And here, I have told you the story of two young people who most unwisely gave the greatest treasure of their house. But, in last words to the wise of these days, let it be said to all who give gifts, these two were the wisest. They are the Magi. This story was written by O. Henry. Your storyteller is L03. Thank you.
Marvelous, Shriya. Our next participant is Mitaksh Ujjwal, whose code is L04. Nakshatra Reddy, please be ready.
Am I audible? Good morning, everyone. My code is L04. Today I am going to decide a poem. So let's start. If you think you are beaten by Walter D. Winton, if you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you'd like to win but think you can't, it's almost certain you won't. If you think you lose, lost. For out in the world we find success begins with the fellow's will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you are outclassed, you are. You've got to think high to rise. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can win the prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man, but sooner or later the man who wins is the man who thinks he can. Thank you. Your storyteller is Mitaksh Ujjwal.
Now I call upon Arya Jain to take it ahead. Amazing effort, up is Nakshatra Reddy, whose code is L05. Adhyancharu, please be ready. Friends, today I am telling about why reading books is fun. Books are like magic doors. They take us to different worlds. Reading makes us better studying stories. We can learn new things from books. Books help us to use. Imagine like Rapunzel having long hair. Funny books make us laugh. Ha ha. Story books give us knowledge. Reading help us to learn new to become smarter. Books teach us new things. We can we can learn anytime and anywhere. Have you read a funny book that you make laugh, or a story book, or a comics? Thank you. Stunning Nakshatra. Coming up next is Adyanch Arun, whose code is L06. Please be ready. Hello everyone. I am going to recite a poem to you all with named Eric the Bee by Steve Attiwell. Eric the Bee came to me one sunny afternoon and asked me if I'd let him eat some honey from my spoon. Been buzzing merrily, collecting nectar up, said he, then lost my way, oh silly me, I'm such a wary little bee. Tired, depressed, I've lost my zest. I want to find my nest to rest. My lunch fell off my stripy vest. Have you some food? Honey's best. He buzzed and flapped, but couldn't fly. He let out an almighty sigh. He looked up at his human host while I drank tea and munched on toast. If for you I do this thing, will you not up and sting me somewhere that I least expect, like on my bum or knee or neck? Eric said he'd never do a thing like that to me or you. If I held the bee this way, he'd just say thanks and fly away. Okay, said I, and grabbed a pot of honey and put quite a lot upon a spoon and offered it. I hope this makes him strong and fit. As he ate the golden food, I watched his mood and attitude, and as he took the last bit in, beheld him buzzing with a grin. You are so cunning, he said besotted. Normally, we just get swatted. Off he flew, a blissful bee, to find his nest and family. Next morning, then, outside the door, 10 honey pots sat on the floor. A great surprise, I do declare, from whence they came, not where, a curious and strange affair. Who could have left that honey there? Thank you. Remarkable advance. Our next participant is Akira Buhari, whose code is L07. Advik Samadar, please be ready. Good morning, everyone. My code is L07. Today, I'm going to recite a poem, and the title of the poem is Mom. She's funny, she's weird, she's sometimes strict, but she loves you more than you can ever predict. When you want ice cream before dinner is done, she says no. Oh, but that's not her fun. She's a boss of broccoli and queen of steak, but her heart's so big, it's yours to keep. She may yell at you for forgetting your shoes or grumble about homework you refuse. But when life feels scary or tough, her hugs and kisses are more than enough. Her jokes? Okay, they're not so cool, but she would fight dragons to get you to school. Her magic powers? Endless care. When you fall, she's just right there. She's the cheerleader of her every dream, the quiet hero behind the scene. So when you think she's just being mom, remember she's your lifelong mom. And one more thing, don't ever forget. Her love is the greatest treasure you've ever met. Thank you. Yeah. Next we have Advik Samadhan, whose code is L08. Muhammad Saad, please be ready.
My code is L08. Today, I am going to recite a poem, Try, Try Again, by T.H. Palmer. 'Tis a lesson you should heed. If at first you don't succeed, try, try again. Then your courage should appear. For if you will persevere, you will conquer. Never fear. Try, try again. Once or twice, though we should fail, if we would at last prevail, try, try again. If we strive, 'tis no disgrace, though we do not win the race. What should you do in the case? Try, try again. If you think your task is hard, time will bring you your reward. Try, try again. All that other folks can do, why, with patience, should not you? Only keep this rule in view. Try, try again. Thank you.
Next coming up is Muhammad Saad, whose code is L09. Priyansh Delvi, please be ready.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mohammed Saad from 3rd grade, and today I am going to recite the poetry, My Shadow. I have a little shadow that goes in and out of me, and what could be the use of him is more than I can see. He is very, very like me, from the heels up to the head, and I see him jump before me when I jump into my bed. The funniest thing about him is the way he likes to grow, not at all like proper children, which is always very slow. But he sometimes shoots up taller like an India rubber ball, and he sometimes gets so little that there's none of him at all. He hasn't got a notion of how children ought to play and can only make a fool of me in every sort of way. He stays so close beside me. He's a coward you can see, and I think shame to stick to Nursey as that shadow sticks to me. One morning, very early, before the sun was up, I rose and found the shining dew on every buttercup. But my lazy little shadow, like an ardent sleepyhead, had stayed home behind me and was fast asleep in bed. Thank you.
I call upon Shreya Dragon to take it forward. Good morning, everyone. I am Priyansh Devi from grade 1 and my code is L10. Today, I am excited to recite my favorite poem. Now we are 6 by A.M. Milne, the creator of the beloved Winnie the Pooh. This poem, written for his son Christopher Robin, it beautifully captures the magic of childhood through a child's eyes. I still remember my first day of school in nursery. Oh, then came COVID, lockdown, and my worst nightmare, online classes. Why, God, why? But my first day in grade 1, pure excitement. New friends, new adventures, and some of the best memories ever. And now, the poem. When I was one, I had just begun. When I was two, I was nearly new. When I was three, I was hardly me. When I was four, I was not much more. When I was five, I was just alive. But now I am six. I am as clever as clever. So I think I will be six now, forever and ever. Childhood is truly magical. Every day is an adventure. I dream of growing up, but deep down, I want to stay a child at heart forever and ever. Thank you. Awesome, Priyansh. Next participant is Tisha. Whose code is L11. Tisha Kumar from grade 2D. I am Tisha Kumar. My code is L11. The title of my story is The Donkey and the Stick. Aruna Marg was a busy road. One day, a group of students discovered a rock and it had something written on it. What can it mean? Everyone asked. Everyone was puzzled. And after that, they were puzzled and they asked their teacher, what can the drawings mean? They examined the drawings and they found out it was a drawing of a donkey, stick, and a man. They decided to go to the ashram of a white sage nearby. When they reached the ashram, they found that the sage is not there. Only his young disciple was there. They asked the disciple if he could explain the drawings. After that, he said he looked at the rock carefully and he said, it is very simple. It is a drawing of a man, stick, and a donkey. The man with the stick is the hero of this place. He tried protecting this village. Whoever doesn't worship this rock will become a donkey. The villagers were devout people. They set up a ring around the rock. Every day, 4 to 5 people came to worship the rock. After a few months, the sage returned. After that, he was annoyed to find his disciple missing. He looked at the distance and he went there. After that, he went there to investigate. When he went there, he found his young disciple there.
The winners,
And
congratulations.
taking offerings to a rock.
That you look
He
successful.
went to the rock
First
and
study.
sit. After he picked up a rod and started to move the rock. After
Trisha, you are not audible.
he said he moved the rock with the rod. After that, he found a pot of gold under it. And he said that you have to move the rock with the rod. Whoever doesn't, he is a donkey. And all were in shame and they realized their mistake and they were satisfied and happy. Thank you. Well done, Trisha. I now invite Nishika to continue from here. With that, We conclude the participants from category 1. Let us now proceed to category 2. Coming up first is Avan Jain, whose code is U01. Requesting Naisha Bansal to please be ready. Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
The Armpit of Doom by Ken Nesbitt. Today I walked into my big brother's room, and that's when I saw it. The armpit of doom. I wasn't expecting the armpit at all. I shrieked and fell backward and grabbed for the wall. The armpit was smelly. The armpit was hairy. The armpit was truly disgusting and scary. I wanted to vomit. I wanted to cry. I wanted to flee from its all-seeing eye. My skin started crawling with goosebumps and chills. My brain started screaming, "Run for the hills! Will somebody help me?" I started to shout till fumes overcame me and made me pass out. And that's why I'm here in this hospital room. It's all in account of the armpit of doom. I'm still feeling shaken. I'm queasy and pale. But lucky I live and can tell you my tale. So take my advice. If you ever go near your big brother's room, take a whole lot of gear. And then, only then, you will be fully prepared. So step in very slowly and hope you'll be spared. But if, like me, you're afraid of the armpit of doom, stay far, far away from your big brother's room. Thank you. Stupendous Avan. Our next participant is Naisha Bansal, whose code is U02. Manaswini Acharya, please be ready.
Today I'm going to recite a poem by Dave Crawley. The poem is called Saw My Teacher on a Saturday. Saw my teacher on a Saturday. I can't believe it's true. I saw her buying groceries like normal people do. She reached out for a bread and turned around. And then she caught my eye. She gave me a smile and said, "Hello." I thought that I would die. "Oh, hi, hello, Miss Appleton." I mumbled like a fool. I guess I thought that all teacher types spend their time at school. To make the situation worse, my mom was at my side. So many jars and cans, so little room to hide. Oh, please, I thought, don't tell my mom what I did yesterday. So I closed my eyes and held my breath and hoped she'd go away. Sometimes people say it's okay to let our teachers walk about, but when it comes to Saturdays, don't let them out. Thank you.
Awesome, Naisha. Coming up next is Manaswini Acharya, whose code is U03. Chinmay and Mudri, please be ready.
Hello everyone. I'm from category 2 and today I'm going to recite the poem Paper Boats by Rabindranath Tagore. Day by day, I float my paper boats one by one down the running stream. In big black letters, I write my name on them and the name of the village where I live. I hope that someone in some strange land will find them and know who I am. I load my little boats with shively flower from our garden and hope that these blooms of the dawn will be carried safely to land in the night. I launch
wash my paper boats and look up into the sky and see the little clouds setting the white bulging sails. I know not what playmate of mine in the sky sends them down the air to race with my boats. When night comes, I bury my face in my arms and dream that my paper boats float on and on under the midnight stars. The fairies of sleep are sailing in them, and the lading in their baskets full of dreams. Thank you.
Marvelous, Manaswini. Our next participant is Chinmay and Budin, whose code is U04. Unatha, please be ready.
Good morning. I'm Chinmay. My code is U04. And today I will recite the poem, O Captain, My Captain. O Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done. The ship has weathered every rack. The prize we sought is won. The port is near. The bells I hear. The people all exulting. While follow ice, the sturdy keel, the vessel grim and daring. But oh heart, 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 oh the bleeding drops of red, where on the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead. Oh captain, my captain, rise up and hear the bells. For you the flag is flung, for you the bugle trills, for you buckets and ribbon wreaths, for you the shores are crowding. For you they call, the swaying mass, their eager faces turning. Here, captain, dear father, this arm beneath your head. It is some dream that on the deck you're fallen cold and dead. My captain does not answer. His lips are pale and still. My father does not feel my arm. He has no pulse, nor will. The ship is anchored safe and sound, its voyage closed and done. From fearful trip, the victor ship comes in with object won. Exult, O shores, and ring, O bells. But I, with mournful tread, walk the deck. My captain lies, fallen cold and dead. Written by Walt Whitman. Thank you.
Super duper Chinmay. Next we have Unatha, whose code is U05. Ameya Aru, please be ready.
Good morning, everyone. My code number is U05. Today, I'm going to tell about Hans Christian Edison. Hans Christian Edison was a Danish writer best known for his fairy tales, which have enchanted children and adults for generations. Born on April 2nd, 1805 in Odense, Denmark. He came from a poor background but had a vivid imagination and a passion of storytelling. He wrote numerous fairy tales, including The Little Mermaid, The Ugly Duckling, The Emperor's New Clothes, and Thumbelina. Anderson's his stories often carried deep moral lessons that teaching values like kindness and self-acceptance. Unlike traditional fairy tales, Anderson's work often had bittersweet or tragic endings, making them unique and emotionally powerful. Though he struggled for recognition early in his career, his works gained worldwide fame and were translated into many languages. Today, his stories inspired in films, theater productions, and books. In his honor, his birthday celebrated as International Children's Books Day. Anderson's legacy reminds us the power of storytelling to shape imagination and understanding across cultures. Thank you.
Awesome, Nimrata. Next, we have Ameya Arun, whose code is U06. Anika Menon, please be ready.
Good morning. Today I will be speaking about an extract taken from Helen Keller's autobiography. This extract tells us how Helen got her name. Since Helen was the first baby in the family, she was not to be lightly named. Her father suggested the name of Mildred Campbell, an highly esteemed ancestor, and refused to take any further part in the discussion. Her mother solved the problem by stating it as her wish that Helen must be named after her mother, whose maiden name was Helen Everett. And so the name was decided. However, in the excitement of carrying Helen to church, Helen's father lost the name on the way. Very naturally, since the discussion was one that he refused to take any part in. When the minister asked Helen's father for her name, he vaguely remembered, somewhere in the corner of his mind, that Helen must be named after her grandmother. And so Helen's father gave her name after his mother, Helen Adams Keller. Helen Keller, 1880 to 1968, was an American author and educator who unfortunately turned both blind and deaf at the tender age of 19 months. With help of teacher and constant companion Anne Sullivan, who was also partially blind, Helen graduated from Radcliffe College and went on to publish nearly 7 books, her autobiography being the story of my life. Her most renowned quote is, "The most pathetic person is a person who has eyesight but no vision." Here are 2 facts about Helen Keller. Number 1. The fever which diagnosed Helen is known as meningitis, or more commonly, scarlet fever. Number 2. Did you know that when Helen turned both blind and deaf, Helen's parents went to consult Alexander Graham Bell, who was also more popularly known now as the inventor of the telephone? Thank you and have a nice day.
Spectacular, Ameya. Next up is Anika Menon, whose code is U07. Mia Prabhuvan, please be ready.
Good morning, everyone. My code is U07. Now here it is. Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Frost. Whose woods these are? I think I know. His house is in my village though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and the frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year, he gives his harness belt a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Thank you.
You are a champ, Anika. Our next participant is Viha Prabhuvan, whose code is U08. Palagura, please be ready.
Am I audible?
Yes.
My code is U08. The name of my poem is Every Indian Soldier by an anonymous poet. Beneath the sky, so vast and free, stands a soldier, bold as can be, with courage strong and heart so true, guards the land for me and you. Through burning sand and mountains cold, his duty shines in stories told. From Ladakh's height to Kargil's stone, he stands still, yet walks alone. The roaring tanks, the thundering skies, the echoes of his battle cries. With every step, every fight. He stands for truth, he stands for right. He leaves his home, his child, his wife to walk the edge between death and life. A kissed letter, a silent tear, yet never does he bow to fear. In frozen peaks and deserts wide, he holds the flag with fearless pride. No storm can shake, no few can break the oath he swore, the vow he take. He fights, fire in his veins, for tricolor through joy and pain. A warrior's heart, a spirit high, with Bharat Mata ki jai, his cry. And if the call on faith should ring, his soul shall rise on wisdom's wings. Even for his final breath, he guard the land beyond his death. So bow your head and say his name. For every soldier, bright is flame. Peace we hold, the life we know, is built upon his steadfast glow. Thank you.
Remarkable, Neha. Our next participant is Paragura, whose code is U09. Shriyansh Ravi Kumar, please be ready.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Palak, and today I am going to present an extract from Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, which is written by J.K. Rowling. Harry had always lived an ordinary life with his unpleasant relatives, the Dursleys. But on his 11th birthday, everything changed. A giant man named Hagrid knocked down the door and told Harry something unbelievable. He was a wizard. Not just any wizard, but one with a remarkable destiny. You're a wizard, Harry, said Hagrid. You've been selected to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Harry could not believe his ears. He had been thinking that he was just a regular boy, and now he was going to a magical school where he would learn spells, encounter strange creatures, and even discover some secrets from his past that would change his life forever. Very little did Harry know that this was just the beginning of a great adventure involving life threatening threats filled with friendship, danger, and the battle between the good and the evil. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Shriyansh Ravi. Good morning, everyone. My name is Shriyansh Ravi Kumar. I'm from grade 4 and my code is U10. Today, I would like to take this opportunity to talk about a man who inspired millions with his words. Dreams are not those which you see while sleeping. It is something that doesn't allow you to sleep. This quote by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam embodies the spirit of true visionary. Growing up, I was fascinated reading his stories. The Missile Man of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He was an Indian aerospace scientist and was the President of India from 2002 to 2007. He was known for his inspirational leadership style and ability to connect with people. He dedicated his life to the nation through his vision, integrity, and contribution towards science, education, and innovation. A pioneer in defense, space exploration, and education, his legacy reminds us that with hard work and humility, you can overcome the hardest obstacles and can shape a brighter future. He played a pivotal role in developing the country's first ever satellite launch vehicle, SLV-3, and was instrumental in the success of Polar satellite launch vehicle. He was a recipient of India's highest civilian honor, the Bharat Ratna. As I conclude my speech, on Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, I'm reminded of the profound impact he had on my own life. His story taught me that with hard work and determination, anything is possible. I hope his story inspires you as well. Thank you.
Stunning Shianj. Our next participant is Ashmi Sachin, whose code is U11.
Good morning. My name is Ashmi Sachan and my code is U11. Rabindranath Tagore was born on 7 May 1861. He's a famous poet and a playwright. He's the first non-European person to win Nobel Prize in Literature in 1930. One of his famous poems is Freedom. Freedom from fear is the freedom I claim for you, my motherland. Freedom from burden of ages. Bending your head, breaking your back, blinding your eyes to beckoning. Call of the future. Freedom from shackles of slumbers. Wherewith you fasten yourself in night stillness. Mistrusting the stars that speak the truth's adventurous paths. Freedom from anxiety of destiny. Whole sails are weakly yielding into blind, uncertain winds. And a hand to hand, ever rigid and as cold as death. Freedom from insult of dwelling in a puppet's world, where movements are started through brainless wires, repeated through mindless habits, where figures wait with patience and obedience for the master of show to be stirred into mimicry of life. So, where mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, that is true freedom. Thank you.
Superb! Ashmi was the last participant from category 2. Brilliant performance by each participant. Let us have a quiz time till we get the most awaited results of the Euro eloquence. The first question is about sports. Now, who would like to answer? How many players on a basketball team on the court at one time? Please raise your hands to answer.
Five.
No, think again. Come on, think harder.
11.
No, now can someone else give it a try? No, the correct answer for this question is 10. Our next question is of music. What is the name of the musical instrument that has 88 keys?
There is 88 keys.
88.
Piano? Is it
Piano. Piano?
Yes, piano.
Yes, your answer is correct. What is the process by which plants make their own food using sunlight?
Photosynthesis.
Yes. What is the largest mammal in the world?
Blue whale.
Yes, you're right. What is the longest river in the world?
The river Nile.
Correct answer. lives in the 100-acre wood? Anybody wants to answer?
Christopher Robin.
No. If anybody else wants to try it?
Winnie the Pooh.
Yes, you are correct. Our next question is on science. What is the hardest natural substance on Earth? Any guesses?
Solid. Diamond. Solid.
Anybody else want to try?
Diamond. Sun.
Diamond.
Diamond.
What?
Question is on geography. What is the smallest continent in the world? Any guesses? Continent.
Australia.
Australia.
Europe.
Yes, you are correct.
Smallest
That is Australia. Next is about history. Which country is famous for the sports of sumo wrestling?
West Indies.
Anybody else wants to try?
Japan.
China.
That is Japan.
West Indies also.
Something about music. This instrument is also known as a fiddle in folk music. Any guesses?
Fiddle and folk music.
Violin.
Yes, you are correct. The answer is violin. Next question is about sports. In what sport do players compete in a race of 100 meters backstroke? Would anybody like
Swimming.
to? Yes, you are right. Next question is about science. What is the process by which a caterpillar turns into a butterfly called? Would anybody like to answer?
Metamorphosis.
Butterfly. Life cycle of butterfly.
Metamorphosis.
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 Cycle of butterfly. Metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis.
The right answer is metamorphosis.
Okay.
Which singer is famous for songs like Shake It Off and Love Story? Anyone guesses?
Taylor Swift. Romeo and Juliet. Taylor Swift.
Singer.
RK. Correct answer is Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
I hate Taylor Swift.
Which continent in the Sahara Desert located on?
Africa.
South Africa. South Africa. Africa. Excellent. The correct answer is Africa.
Africa.
Which ancient civilization built the pyramids? Will anybody like to answer? Egypt. Egypt.
Egypt.
Yes. Correct answer is Egyptians.
With civilization.
In Asia.
It was a really nice quiz. It was really a nice quiz. Now would someone else like to play some other games?
Yes.
We would take a few minutes to results. Till that time, would anybody like to share their experience? Please raise your hands to share the experience.
It was so good. I liked it so much.
Though I am in a train.
Though I am in a train. Good.
Wow, you're in a train.
Yes, I joined the train because I'm going to a marriage.
Wonderful. All the best.
Thank you.
Would anyone like to share the experiences?
May I? May I share my experience? School anchors? I may?
I liked the whole experience. It was good, but I think it should have been offline. It would be better.
May I share my experience? I'm
Yes,
Shukla Chattopadhyay.
Yes, ma'am.
It was simply wonderful. It was simply wonderful. Your first category students who were very little children. And I loved the way the humor that they portrayed, the pieces that they selected. And then the second category, well, some of the poems literally brought tears to my eyes. The depth of expression, the depth of emotion that was portrayed through the elocution. So I must congratulate your school for a wonderful event. Thank you so much for having me here with you. Thank you, Jyotsna ma'am. Thank you. It was a very enriching experience for me. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thanks a lot, ma'am, for coming here. And I hope you had a nice morning with these children. They were indeed quite mesmerizing and full of confidence.
Absolutely.
And it was really nice to listen to their pieces and their selection of pieces. So, first of all, it was really nice of you to have taken out the time and been with us for this period. And of course, I'm going to declare the results shortly. But before that, if anyone else, and Rajni, if you could also speak.
Yes, I would like to share my experience. First of all, dear children, you all made my day. It was really pleasure to witness your performances, and all of you have shown commendable efforts. So much of confidence and the dedication I saw. One student just expressed that that student was traveling in a train. That really shows your dedication. Truly, it was very nice to be with you all. Great potential, and I really encourage you all to continue honing your skills, keep practicing, stay confident, and express your thoughts effectively as you all did today. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you, Jyotsna ma'am, for allowing us, for inviting us to contribute to this event. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Rajni. Thank you for being part of this function today, even though it was online. And as some child has said, that it could have been even nicer if it was offline. So probably another time it could be done for at least the Mumbai schools in an offline manner. But this is a great learning experience for all these children, and they're starting very young. And this is the way that they gain confidence and they gain courage. So heartiest congratulations, children, for your participation. All of you will get participation certificates, and it's all ready and done, and we are going to send it across to each one of you. And I must also say that the team of teachers led under the very able stewardship of Miss Nupur Guha, the upper primary coordinator, and Miss Sharon Moray, the lower primary coordinator, they have done a stupendous job. And all our student anchors have been trained by them. I think it went off absolutely flawlessly. We have not wasted any time and it went seamlessly. So teachers, you have done an exceedingly nice job and really proud of you. And as usual, you continue to raise the bar, which is really good. So extremely proud of our students as well as our teachers. And now here goes Yes, I think they do deserve a big round of applause, all of them.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for motivating us.
Okay. Yes, thank you. And children, now I shall declare the results of the Euro Eloquence, the Talking Titans for Category 1. And for Category 1, we have, I begin with the second runner-up. The second runner-up is Shreya Sharma from Euro School, Wakar. She's got 38 on 50. Congratulations. The first runner-up is Akira Bohare from Balkum School with 40 on 50.
Thank you, ma'am.
Best Speaker Advik Samadar from Thane, Euro School Thane, 41 on 50.
Just 1 second, ma'am. Say thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, well done, children. You are all doing extremely well. And of course, the best speaker goes to a child from Centerpoint School, Nagpur, Mudra Sarda. He has got the Best Speaker Award. Very, very well done. This is for Category 1. And now I go on to, now as Mudra Sarda has, Mudra Sarda as well as Advik, they have both got 41 on 50. Very well done, children. Both of you have done very, very well. Now I go on to the results in Category 2. In Category 2, the second runner-up, we have got two children. One is from Euro School North Campus and one is from Euro School Thane. And the two children are Palak Bhura with 43 on 50 and Viha Prabhu Moni with 43 on 50. Very well done, children.
Thank you.
First runner-up is Shriyansh Ravi Kumar from Euro School Dombivli with 44 on 50.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yes. And the best speaker goes to Awan Jain, Centerpoint School, Nagpur with 45 on 50. Very, very well done. So children, you've all exceeded our expectations. You have done extremely well, entertained all of us. I liked your choice of poems, just like the judges have said. It was a very entertaining morning and really nicely done. And last but not the least, we have also got prizes of meritorious mention, and the 4 children have qualified for this for meritorious mention between the 2 categories. They are Adyansh Saad. I don't have the name of his school. So Adyansh Saad, Mohammad Adyansh Saad is, I hope I've got the name correct, is Adyansh here? And Mohammed. 2 of them?
I think
I
it is Adyansh, Arun, and Mohammad Saad.
All right, the name, so there is a correction here. Adyansh, Arun, and Mohammad Saad. You both have got meritorious mention, and I also have 2 more meritorious mentions. I have Chinmay, I don't have the surname here, and Anisha Menon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ma'am, it's Anika Menon.
Anika Menon. So 4 children, all of you have got the meritorious mention. So very, very well done, all 4 of you, as well as all the other children. Once again, before we conclude, I think we need to give them a big, big round of applause. Very well done.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Teamwork always wins, and all of us have been a great team. We worked at it very well, and of course spearheaded by our 2 judges who have been very gracious in being with us on this online platform. One day perhaps we can do it offline also, but for now, thank you everyone. Thanks a lot.
All the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and congratulations to the organizers, to the participants. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Heartiest congratulations to all the winners and all the participants present here today. I, Yuvan Param, on behalf of Team Euroschool Thane, extend my sincere thanks to all the principals, vice principals, and teachers who have joined us across from different schools for making today's event a huge success.
A heartfelt thank you to our beloved Principal Ma'am for providing us the opportunity to host today's event. I would like to thank our Vice Principal Ma'am, Ms. Ruchika Pareba, for gracing us with her presence and supporting us. Thank you everyone for your time and attention. Let us keep embracing opportunities to express ourselves and inspire through the beauty of eloquence.
You all can now start leaving the meeting.
Thank you.
To all once again.
Thank you.